In this video, I'm going to show you the best activation exercises that you can do with your clients, and all you're going to need is some bands. Let's get to work. Okay guys, so really important when you're doing your training sessions with your clients that you're correctly warming up your clients. You're taking them through the mobility and then you're taking them through your activation work. The activation is basically getting the muscles primed and fired for the workout. So let's say today I'm going to be working upper body strength. I'm going to be doing some pushing or some pressing. I like to use the loop bands with my clients, and I'm just going to mimic the same technique. Obviously, as it's your activation, we're not going too crazy with the resistance, light, moderate. So all this is going to do is going to mimic my actual strength session. So my main session today is overhead presses. I want my clients to be working on the coaching cue, so we're going to get working on the technique, but also engaging the muscles that we're going to need for the actual strength work. Okay, so you're going to be going for about 8 reps on your activation, 8 to 10 reps. So obviously we're going to drive up, head forward, squeeze, engage the triceps, slowly lower, elbows in that rack position. We want to keep our abs tight, keep our glutes tight. We're not dipping, we're not doing a push press. Head goes forward, arms go back, exhale out on that press, stiffen up and really engage. Okay, so I'm mimicking getting ready for my actual strength session with the overhead movements. Triceps are working on, my shoulders are activated, my core is activated. Now let's say I wanted to do some lower body work. We're going to be working on some deadlifts. Okay, so what I would do, I would use a mini band. Okay, I get my clients to put the mini band on. Now depending on the resistance, this resistance is pretty light, so I'm going to go maybe just below the knees on this one. And now any exercise that you do with the mini bands, you want to create some tension, right? So you want to open up the feet a little bit, push the knees out slightly. Now we've got some tension. Okay, now our glute medians are fired up and ready to go. Okay, so like I said, if I want to do some deadlift work, I'm working on some low body pull, some strength session, for my strength session, we're going to mimic a deadlift, right? So we're going to just go into a good morning, basically going to activate our hamstrings. So in that position, our shoulders are retracted. I'm pushing the knees out slightly, so I'm getting that glute engagement. Hamstrings are getting fired up, and then I'm driving at the top, okay? Keep that spine nice and long, keep the shoulders back, keep that chin tucked in. Keep that tension on the band. So that's the best thing about with the bands, they're very versatile. So you can sort of adjust your exercises to whatever the main focus of the session is for that day, okay? So another variation, if my main topic of the training session is to work upper body strength, we're going to be working on some bent over rows. It's a pulling day. Our activation obviously will be a bent over row, right? So with the loop band, what you can do, bring it together, stand on both sides, feet about shoulder width, brace shoulders back and down, lock them lats into the back pocket, and then we're going to drive in all the way in towards the hips, keeping our chin tucked in, keeping our spine long, keeping our abs tight. Now this, like I said, this is only activation work. We're prepping the muscles for the actual workout. This is just a warm-up. This should take you around 10 to 15 minutes, right? So when you're doing your warm-ups, it consists of a pulse raiser, which is getting the heart rate up. That could be jump rope, it could be air bike, it could be a treadmill. And then we go into your activation work. So, like I said before, it's 8 to 10 reps. You're going to be going for about 2 to 3 sets of each exercise. And then we go into your mobility work, but not focus on mobility today, just activation. And this is the best thing to do, right? Your activation for me is going to set up the tone of this training session, okay? Because, like I said before, we're firing up the correct muscles, we're working a little bit of technique as well. So when your client goes into the main session, they're good to go. Going to get better results. The performance in the session is going to be top notch as well. Everybody's winning, okay? Guys, if you like this video, please like, please subscribe. If you've got any ideas for my next video, leave a question in the comments area, and I'll see you next time. Peace.